How's it going, friends? Thought I'd give my initial impressions of one of my favorite new shoes out there, the Nike Air Max Torch 3. I'm just kidding. I'm not going to review this shoe. This is garbage. I do have another pair of shoes to check out. It's a shoe called the Brooks Glycerin. This is the Brooks Glycerin 18, the shoe I've been running in for a few weeks now. I haven't put enough miles on them to give you like a full review of it, but I thought I'd just give you some stats on it and then maybe a few of my initial impressions. A few stats on this shoe. Comes in weighing about 10.2 ounces. That's for like a men's size 9. Not a super heavy shoe, even though it is a little bit of a kind of higher end neutral cushion shoe. Typically those come in a little bit at higher weight, but this one's still pretty light considering. It's got a 10 millimeter offset from the heel to the forefoot, so it's a great shoe for someone who's looking just for like a workhorse shoe, not necessarily like a lightweight, kind of low heel-toe offset shoe. Again, 10 millimeters from the heel to the forefoot. What's fantastic about this shoe is, although it's a workhorse shoe that you can get like a couple hundred miles out of, it's still fairly lightweight and feels pretty quick. Most shoes in this category are so soft and cushy that you end up feeling like you're running in marshmallows. This one does a good job of kind of blending softness with durability, and then also not moving too far to that softness end of the spectrum that you feel like you have to work really hard to get through the shoe. What I've noticed is it feels a little bit snappier than, say, a shoe like the Nimbus Light that just came out. That shoe's really soft under the foot. Or like running in the Hoka Bondi, that ends up being, like, for me anyway, a shoe that's so soft that I feel like I have to work really hard to get through. This has got a little bit of a kind of snappier feel to it. A few reasons. One of the main reasons for that is the DNA Loft midsole that's in the shoe. It's a good combination of EVA, rubber, and air that allows the shoe to have that feel. So the EVA is going to give it its cushioning. It's going to make it a little bit softer, but the rubber adds durability and a little bit of that firmness and kind of bounce back. And then the air blended in will make the shoe a little bit softer, but also lighter weight. So that combo allows the shoe to be a really good option for someone who wants a durable shoe that is going to feel cushioned under the foot, but not so soft that you're running through like marshmallows. What's nice about this shoe too is the upper is all seamless. So there's really nothing to rub up against inside of the shoe. So it's a great shoe for running in the winter when it gets like sloppy out. The water will it'll get in there, but it'll also get out too. So it breathes really well, helps prevent blisters in that way. It's also great for the summertime. Your feet tend to get, a little bit sweatier. It's great because it'll provide a little bit of airflow and allow your moisture wicking socks to kind of do their job. So it allows it to pull that moisture away from your foot and get that moisture away and help prevent blisters in that respect. And because there's no seams on the inside of the shoe, you don't have anything to rub up against. The removal of those seams allows the shoe to come in at that lower weight at 10.2 ounces. Whereas when you start to add seams and overlays, it can make the shoe a little bit heavier. What is nice about it though is it does have this kind of 3D print action on the logo that wraps around the arch. So it does a good job of kind of holding you on top of the platform, but not adding a ton of extra weight. It's a really soft shoe too. You can kind of see the heel collar here is packed with a lot of memory foam. So it does a good job of holding onto your heel and, preventing that heel from slipping out of the back, but also making it feel really plush on the inside. So I like this shoe in particular for like my longer runs. If I'm gonna go long for me now is like 6 miles. So anywhere from like 6 to on up 10, 12 miles. This is a great go-to shoe, especially if it's a longer run that I want to maybe push it a little bit and get a few miles in at a quicker tempo, it's a good shoe for that because it'll be soft and cushy when I need it, but also kind of snappy and faster feeling when I need to kind of kick it into high gear. It is a neutral cushion shoe, so if you're someone who needs a little bit of support, maybe steer clear of this one and move towards a shoe like the Transcend from Brooks, which is a good cushion shoe, just like this one, but has the added guide rails for any overpronation or kind of excess support that you might need. The Transcend is a really good option for folks. But if you're neutral and you have a medium to high arch, this shoe here is a great everyday trainer, kind of a workhorse shoe. And like I said earlier, you'll be able to get 350 to 500 miles out of this thing. So far, my initial impressions are thumbs up. I'll come back in like 2 or 3 weeks to give you maybe a full-on review of what I've thought. So that's been it for this video, and I will see you on the next one.